What's it like having boobs? My bras don't like me, so they are trying to stab me. I don't know if these are an option, but there are wireless bras out there. My fave I found at Target. I have wide set boobs that always get dug into with the wire. Finding the wireless bras is life changing for me. Why would a bra need Bluetooth to unify Denmark under one leader? You'll ever just free tit it and the sweat literally pools beneath the underboobs and trickles down your stomach? An absolute travesty. My wife calls that humidity. Much more eloquent than swampy balls. Sucks. I feel like my shirt hugs them and everyone stares. Sweat under them. It isn't easy being a large man. They had us in the first half. Not going to lie. LOL. Yep. My mental image did a 180. The first one was great. Depends on their size. Mine are too big and they make me hate life. Do you want a hug? I wish I had your skills with ladies. Imagine if you were genuinely trying to be affectionate and not just an excuse to squeeze her gargantuan tits. His words, not mine. Or at least they're what I imagine he would say. Imagine having, occasionally overly sensitive, bags of jiggly fat attached to your chest. Now imagine accidentally bumping into walls with your fat bags. Then imagine your fat bags aching during physical activity because you can't find a comfortable sports bra, so they flop around painfully. If this still sounds like your idea of a good time, contemplate having people stare at your chest when you're just trying to shop or get your work done. You come home after a long day, take your bra off too fast, and flop, you have hurt yourself because they dropped unceremoniously. Your back always hurts and all you want to do is sleep, but you can't sleep on your stomach because it's uncomfortable. Other enjoyable moments include always seeming to drop messy food that would normally land on the floor/plate, but ends up on your shirt because your boobs stick out, having your boobs squashed by a machine to check for cancer, and wincing as you remove your so's arm from your nipples in the middle of the night because you fell asleep shirtless and they snuggled you, but they also were sweaty because it was hot, so they got stuck to you. My experience with boobs. That's why I double up on sports bras when I work out, so they're not all flopping around all over the damn place. I have honestly never thought of that. I've been doing it since middle school, honestly. The girls in my pay class would laugh at me, since they all had little freaking olives on their chests and I had boobs the size of small grapefruits. I went from what my sister affectionately referred to as mosquito bites to watermelons. I got lucky. My mom, grandmother and mom's sister all had watermelons. Mine are just large grapefruits, but they're still a pitta. In my case, nice. My boobs are not too small, not too big, and they never hurt. I'm lucky, I know. Sometimes a bit sweaty, and running down the stairs without a bra is not nice. But I like to sometimes show them, sometimes not. Plus, laying in bed having them in your hand is just a nice feeling. So squishy. Same to everything you said. Literally like having slightly warm, squishy stress balls attached to your body. They're not too big so men don't stare, but finding bras is still somehow difficult. I feel like all bra companies work on the assumption that all boobs are the same shape. All ribs are the same shape and all boobs sit in same position on the chest. Like, mine are pretty set apart and my ribs flare a bit, so underwires always dig into my sternum badly enough to cause blisters. Also, every bra company seems to measure sizes differently, so that's fun. Finding the right bra sucks. Came here to say this LOL. I love playing with my boobs, it's so relaxing. I'm a male and unfortunately I can answer that. I'm a woman and unfortunately I can't answer that. From some of the other replies here it seems that you are fortunate to not be able to answer that. After reading some comments, I'm starting to really value being able to sleep on my stomach without being uncomfortable. Big boobs freaking suck, back hurts, bras are like $70, shirts fit awkwardly, any lower cut shirt looks like I'm trying to show them off, swimsuit options are so limited, crossbody bags and seat belts, are you comfortable? Awkward. Can't just wear a sweatshirt with no bra, because they are still too big, sweat under them not perky, working out is uncomfortable and can be painful. I hear ya. Just wait until you get old and they get saggy. Yuck. I think 60th birthday should come with optional breast reduction surgery. I'm 26 and they are already saggy. Hut up. They get in the way, and they hurt your back if they're big enough. Plus can't wear cute button-up shirts in your size. New York & Company makes button-downs that are more accommodating for busty ladies and also have a secret extra button to tame the gap. Hurts like hell when you're due on your period. You can have a small waist, but if you have big boobs then you will probably have difficulty finding the perfect dress. Also, good quality bras can be expensive, and if you want a band t-shirt with a picture on, they don't sell them for a woman, because the ones they sell for us have to be so tight fitted to make our tits stand out. They are not particularly uncomfortable for me, physically, but thanks to the over-exualization of boobs, I am consciously aware of them and even hate them to some extent, whenever I step out or have people for company. Like most women here have commented, bras suck, and how I wish I could wear nothing but a t-shirt anytime anywhere, but no. Have to be conscious of the t-shirt not being too tight enough, the bras being tight enough to stop them from jiggling too much and thick enough to hide pointy nipples. I know a few friends who have risen above this level of consciousness and just don't care anymore. Can't wait to get to that level. Hot, as in temperature. My boobs stick to my skin and have their own sweat, it feels gross. Bras hurt so bad I frequently go without even though it looks bad. They're also expensive and they break down after 6 months. But I have to wear a bra, because going without is unprofessional. My size is not sold widely. I can't just go in and buy one at Walmart. I order bras online and just deal, because there's really no better option. It's hard to find one that's not a weird tan color. I wear sports bras in the summer and it helps. But I have yet to find a sports bra that supports me running, jumping, or turning, which a lot of sports involve. Growing up I got slut-shamed from both other kids and adults, because I had boobs. Even now I get derisive looks and comments, and I get lewd comments, catcalls, and gestures from men especially, because I work in an adult shop. I don't dress particularly provocatively, but I wear knee-length dresses and favor square necklines and crew necks. Doesn't change anything. It feels like I'm seen as an object, and I am. I hate men that act like this. Women have shown for years that they do not like catcalling and that they do not find it attractive, but some guys still do it. As a guy, this comment was very informative for me. BC, I never knew what it's like to have boobs, and the struggles you guys have to endure just because of a part of her anatomy is crazy. Ever watch Mrs. Doubtfire? Know how he burned his boobs tasting the food? Yeah, that's happened. They also knock it off counters all the time. I have to buy clothes at least a size larger than my waist, hips, sometimes 2 sizes. They're sensitive as frick, which can be fun or miserable, and there's no in between. Bras cost $80, 120 bathing suits are a nightmare or just as expensive as the bras. Everything that covers my collarbone makes them look bigger. Everything under my collarbone shows cleavage. No in between. That's my experience. It's annoying. Bras are expensive and uncomfortable. If you don't wear one you get all kinds of looks, not always nice ones. And some rude comments. They're in the way. They're heavy. They're literally bags of fat that hang off your chest. Not too great. Definitely would give them away to someone who needed them more if I had the chance. Mine are small, but just big enough to annoy me in the summer when it is hot outside and I sweat through my bra. Also, coming from an extremely conservative religious household where tank tops, straps, crop tops are not allowed, it is hard to find clothing that properly or completely conceal them, and yet still be feminine at the same time. My cousin is allowed to wear whatever she wants however she wants, and hers are smaller than mine. She is super feminine, but if I was any flatter guys wouldn't even notice me at all. And as a single woman, it is hard to find that balance of self-confidence and modesty. A huge inconvenience. Mine aren't even that large, but they're large enough that the underside of the boob sags a bit and touches the skin of the rest of my chest, and let me tell you, that is not a pleasant sensation. To make it worse, mine are asymmetrical, so it's only the left one that does that, which might seem better, but somehow it's worse I think than if both did it in equal measures. Also, most normal bras are uncomfortable, as it and cost a lot. The pretty ones especially. Personally I've just given up and am only wearing sports bras, unless it's a special occasion. So, in summary, it's bad. Not nice really. They can hurt and bras are uncomfortable and random men think they have a right to comment on them and stare at them. I hate it. Take them. I love the mental image of a pair of boobs happily detaching themselves from a person and bouncing on their merry way to find a new owner. If only all top surgeries were that easy.